Now this is an interesting matchup. I do not know whether I'm going against a Zoo or Reno, but I did play Reno earlier and then did beat a Cartoon Druid, but then I kind of doubt that Cartoon Druid runs Deathwing. Deathwing is one of those cards. Oh my god, why do you ever play Deathwing? But then in some decks, against a few decks, against certain specific scenario, Deathwing is pretty good. But then most of the time, it's not so amazing.
My greeting.
And because of Deathwing, I have a Nourish. There's a more chance that I draw into future better cards, like Ragnar's Cthulhu, in case I have to play Deathwing. And I do like the board clear with this deck.
Buying or selling.
Are you yes?
Not much to be said, just gonna play on curve. I do have a coin, so whoa. Life tap, so probably Reno Warlock, I think.
Do I have to? This way. Do you hear its call?
Death is close.
Interesting. Blood Imp. Blood Imp does die to swipe, so not too scared right now. And he doesn't really have, well, unless he goes for Shadow Bolt, he doesn't really have an answer to my Twilight Elder, which is nice. Life tap, and wow, I think he might have Reno if he life, or he just doesn't have anything. When he lost early board control like this. So A, he's being greedy, or B, he just doesn't have anything. I think the chance of him just absolutely not having anything is very rare. Very low. So I think he's being greedy, since he can't be killing 3-4 anyways. Oh, that's... Swipe? It's not like I can kill that. It's not 2-3, so I can't. I have to attack with the both. And then if I attack with the both into the 2-4, then Demon Wrath kills everything, which I don't want to. I do want to keep the Twilight Editor alive as much as possible. Kato! Oh man, actually, yo, Dark Arcoa instead, well, Zerdrick. It'd be interesting since the Kodo can't kill it, but then 5-7 does take care of the 3-5 very, very nicely. Anyway, so if he's being greedy, he should have Reno, right? Siphon Soul, but then he still can't kill Twilight Editor, which is a great. Whew. I can't go for Zerdrick and Wrath though. Oh my god, another Darkoa. Nice Tate. Holy crap, this Cartoon is a 18-18 already. Oh my god. Female Seasons. So much trouble right now. All my cards are not bad, like I can go for a Zerdrick, Wrath Oracle and go with the Twin Emperor. The only trouble is the next turn is a turn Spellbreaker. Next turn is a turn 8. And then... well, like he has an 8 mana next turn, and then whatever I do, he can kill everything with his AoE spells. Nice zone, actually. So I think the Wrath is better here, and then board clear. Will the Twisted Nether come against 5-3 and 4-4? 9 cards actually, so he can actually life tap in Reno if he has Reno. I expected him to have Reno earlier, if you recall.
So many possibilities.
Now what? Just go for Rag and... Oh my god. Well, this will leave him at 1 health if it hits. And if he has a Reno, oh my god. Oh, no, he didn't hit. So became one, right? Darn. It's a shame this deck doesn't have a burst damage besides Kitten. Man, the moment I draw into Kitten, this is gonna be game over, man. I just need to draw into it, but then I have a lot of cards to go through. And that's why we have cards like Nourish. It says a very sticky situation though. Unless it has cards like Became Hunter or Reno, we had it! I knew it! I knew it! I freaking knew it. I knew it. Damn it. So, well, I mean, alright, still is in not the best situation possible.
Do you hear its call?
And I'm gonna play Divine Shield for attack instead of playing Weaver, since the Weaver is more susceptible to... Well, it's not really susceptible to Twilight. Wait, Twisting Nether. It's just that after Twisting Nether, I'm much rather have a Weaver than 4-2 Divine Shield, which is as good as 4-5 in my opinion. Leroy and Shadow Flame? Or just kill Rag? That's too much trouble to go through, isn't it? Just to kill... It has to be Shadow Flame. Power... Wait, no it's not. Oh, Demon Rat. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Nicely done. Which also means he still does not have an answer. Oh my god. Katoon! Katoon! 21, guys. Insta-kill. 23 now. Insta-kill the moment I joined Katoon. 24? How is he gonna survive with Katoon?
I have no time for games.
Up. Sylvanas. And Senjin, okay. Oh my god. Wait. 24. 16. 5, 21. Lethal! Whew. Guaranteed lethal. Nice something. Or is it? I was gonna charge it anyway, so eventually, right? And then Kitten was keep growing and growing. This deck can grow Kitten by so much. By the way, do I find my... It's kind of weird how... Yogg-Saron, if Yogg-Saron is taken by Sylvanas, everything else, the rest of Battlecry becomes your opponent's instead of yours. If you play Yogg-Saron, right? So your opponent has a Sylvanas, I play Yogg-Saron, and then Yogg-Saron like Power Blast on Sylvanas and takes my Sylvanas Death Rattle takes the Yogg-Saron. Then the rest of Death Rattle, the rest of Battlecry that I brought up with the Yogg-Saron, whatever spell I have left over with the Yogg-Saron becomes not mine, but his. However, with a Katoon, it still goes. Like, it just kills everything, and then Death Roll triggers. I find this very inconsistent, since the Yogg-Saron is the only Battlecry that triggers step by step. And each time it casts a spell, it let all the other Death Rattle kind of play out, so that it's impossible to, like, with the Battlecry, other Battlecries, boom, deal everything. So let's say there's a Death Roll, someone like Sylvana Highmane, let's say. Like if you play Katoon against the Sylvana Highmane, and then Katoon kills the Sylvana Highmane, someone's the extra 2/2/2/2s, but then all the damage is already distributed, so it's not possible for Katoon Battlecry to hit those 2/2s. But then with the Yogg-Saron, you can kill Sylvana Highmane and kill the rest of those 2/2s with the same Battlecry. So, I don't know, it's Yogg-Saron's... I know this is a Katoon deck, but then we did play the... I did show you the Yogg-Saron. my Yogg-Saron... Wait, my opponent Yogg-Saron actually, was it? I took my opponent Yogg-Saron with the Sylvanas, and then I took the rest of spells too. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell? How did it happen? I think the Blazer really need to come up with the clear definition of Battlecry, or at least say, just say the Yogg-Sarons are special. They're both old gods. Katoon and Yogg-Saron both old gods. However, they don't interact their battle cries don't interact the same way. It's just so weird. And I think the Yogg-Saron is the only card that has the battle cries interacts differently than all other battle cries out there. There are a few Death Rattle cards that interacts. They got fixed midway. A few months ago there was a major patch. The one kind of new, but then like Kel'Thuzad used to be able to bring itself back or other minions back that died by a rag, but then sometimes it doesn't bring it back. It was a 50-50 basically, so Blizzard fixed that so that Kel'Thu always triggers Lust. I think they need to do something about the Yogg-Saron also. But then Yogg-Saron is so RNG heavy that I think that Blizzard's gonna let it through. So we'll see how Blizzard's at least announce that the Yogg-Saron is a special and it's not actually a battle cry, although it is considered a battle cry. Or maybe Blizzard will end up having a rulebook. I think the rulebook will be really nice that describe all the interaction and how it's supposed to happen instead of the kind of vague idea. Each time every card come out, even if it has the same exact effect, a battle cry, Death Rattle, you have to test it. You have to test it not only with the all just generic like let's just test my battle cry against your Death Rattle with this card's battle cry. It doesn't work because it might not interact the same way. Like Kel'Thuzad when it came out, it's both at the end of the turn, but then 50-50, it revives itself against the rag. We're like, what? You have to test it pretty much for, and not, like, if it interacts the same way, even if it interacts differently, like Yogg-Saron, it interacts differently than all of the battle cries, right? But then as long as it interacts the same way to all the cards out there, I'm fine. But then there are cards that just don't interact. Depends on what cards are out there. Sometimes it interacts differently, which I really hate. Like let's say you Flame Strike cleared things, and your opponent has Imp Gang Boss and Knife Juggler together. If you Flame Strike, Knife Juggler, even if it dies, it will fire the knife at you. Even if a Knife Juggler dies, it still triggers, and someone's a 1/1 and the Knife Juggler hits you. So if you are a Freeze Mage, it actually makes a huge difference because you might have Ice Block triggered, and then you can kill everything in an opponent board. But then instead of just Flame Strike killing everything, you have to like Frostbolt the Knife Juggler and then Flame Strike. Which you might not even have the Frostbolt, that is, or Flame Strike doesn't really matter. I don't know, man. I think the rulebook at this point, there are only a few cards that interact differently than the rest of cards under the same rule, like Battle Cry. When this card dies or whenever something happens after a spell happens, there are only a few cards that interact different than the rest of cards, even with the same explanation or same card effect. So rulebook might not be necessary because people can test it out. But then the fact that people are being confused because of this, because it says it's both Battle Cry, right? Cthulhu, Battle Cry, Deathwing, Battle Cry, Yogg-Saron, Battle Cry. But then why does the Yogg-Saron only interact differently than all the rest of cards? That's just one example. I think the Blizzard should come up with the rulebook in near future, or at least clarify things a little bit. So far Blizzard gave us a zero explanation and just fixed it. But then these are the problems that might not get fixed, like Yogg-Saron. Oh my god, Yogg-Saron is the one who's casting spells. Same goes for Cthulhu, right? Cthulhu is the one who's spewing out the damage. So why does Yogg-Saron's spells gets taken, but not Cthulhu's damage? They're both old gods. They're both Battle Cry. They're both casting from the card alone. Those damage are going from the card, not you, technically, right? So there are a few questionable interactions that need to be a little bit clarified. I think it will be greatly helpful for all new users, especially new users, and old people who, well, coming back. So thanks for hearing my opinion about this Battle Cries, the old gods, and just general interaction of the cards. And let me know what you guys think about these interactions, whether Blizzard should release a new rulebook, or whether Blizzard even clarify that, oh, this card will interact differently. Or do you think it's a fine on its own? Is that alright for Blizzard to give a zero explanation and it's up to users to find out? Do let me know, guys. I'm excited to hear it. And thanks for watching. As always, stay beautiful, and we'll sign out. Hey guys, Massan here. Thanks for watching. Please join my channel by clicking this subscribe button and check out more of my videos right here. I appreciate your support. You're awesome. Stay beautiful. Massan out.